Hello and welcome back to Thronebreaker. Time to go fight some drowners, it looks like. Meb stood on the banks of the Badger Run, a modest river with a strong current and dark reputation. Fishing boats overturned, clothes ripped from the hands of washerwives, children playing on the banks swept away in a flash. The locals have long suspected that something malicious resides underneath those raging waters. Yep, drowners. And that art is the same as it was in the beta. Takes just 1 damage to turn an even into an odd. Okay. That's true. 1 round. Eliminate all drowners. Do not let any allies die. Okay. Every turn on turn start, if this unit's power is even, switch rows and damage all units on the opposite row by 2. Okay. So the Wagenberg... Oh, why do I have this in my deck? I didn't buy this yet. I also don't have my flag out, but I guess that's because it's a puzzle. So I want to ideally damage one of the 2 rows by 1 each, which I could do with the Arbalest. After that, it's just a question of let's see. Set the power of each unit on this row to the average of all units' power, then destroy self. Oh, you can do that. You can like play that over here. Okay. What does restraint mean? Cannot target bosses. Okay. I don't think that's only useful if I only hit 1. Oh, that is for the Arbalest. Hmm. Okay, I think the way that I do this... Wait, what does average do if it's not an even, like, evenly divisible? Like, if I hit damage one of these guys by 1, and then it's 7, what, like, they have 3.5 power? I don't know. But I think... Oh, I could... Can I use my power? Do I have my power available? It looks like I don't. Yeah, because if I'd use my power on the Wagenberg, then that would work, but I can't afford to play the War Wagon because these guys will blow up the guys that they spawn, and then I have let an ally die. So I think what I do, play the Arbalest, shoot a guy for just 1 damage. He won't, and then
give me a time.
Eventually I'll end up using the decoy on him. Okay, so then... So this guy won't do anything if I only play in the back row. Although alternatively, I can play the Wagenberg in the front row. I do wonder, like, if I played the Crushing Trap here, would they all go down to 3? How does the rounding work? Because if they knock them all down to 3, that'd actually be really good. I guess it's worth trying. I can always restart. Yar! Haha! Bang! Yeah, that was really good. Okay, so now... Now we play... the Wagenberg. This guy moves out. problem is going to be when this guy moves back. Maybe what I should have done was actually played the Wagenberg last turn. This guy moves, then I play the Crushing Trap, and they all go down to 3. Yeah, I think that was what I needed to do. Maybe this is doable, but I suspect it is not. Oh, I guess maybe it doesn't matter, because so we can decoy here, get that guy back. So the Wagenberg takes damage, but now we can do that.
Hungry like a wolf, I am.
All right, so we can shoot this guy and do that, and we win. Yeah, I think I didn't play that quite correctly, but close enough. Son, damned collector stopped by Hawksburn again, and once again we survive by the skin of our teeth, so our beloved queen can import yet another Zerrikanian rug. Devil's take her, I say. Gather anything of worth in the cottage and wrap it in greased sheepskin. Take it to the field among the sheaves and... Take it to the field and among the sheaves bury it. I don't know what a sheave is, but... These cursed collectors will just have to make do with what pittance we give them. So now we have to go, like, rob that guy's thing. Even though you're specifically trying to hide it from us. That's great. That is great. Go. Oh, I forgot to shoot. I realized last time that it wasn't recording my cursor, which means when I'm like pointing at the map, it doesn't do anything. But I forgot to change my settings on the recorder to have it record the cursor. So, oh well. I guess this is... No, that's the main quest. Where was that thing telling us to go? Is it not marked on the map? Maybe it's not marked on the map. Is this in here? Okay, well there's some big field thing somewhere. Oh, maybe it's over here. Yeah. That's it. Lippy Gudmund. 150? Oh, that's not his power, that's like his something else.
Off to Wetterton, are ye? Bonnie tune that. Just the folk a be on shite. Off to Wetterton, are ye? Bonnie tune that. Just the folk a be on shite.
Okay, so... Guess... Sure, let's go this way... first. Uh-oh.
As they neared Wetterton, the Queen ordered her company to halt. She then sent men to the town for supplies. Those sent returned more quickly than she'd assumed they would, their satchels empty, their mounts foaming at the mouth.
Your Majesty, the townsfolk have gone right mad. Herded all the elves and dwarves at Market Square. 'Tis a slaughter.
The Queen knew well that if she failed to intervene, the town's streets would flow with non-human blood. Just as she knew her meager force might not subdue an enraged crowd.
What is your command, Your Grace?
Reynard's question pierced the silence.
What can it be, dear friend?
Answered the Queen. then spurred her mount and rode off towards the town. Her troops followed, running as fast as their legs would carry them. When they passed inside the town gate, they saw corpses lining the gutters. Meve realized she had arrived too late to prevent a tragedy. The crowd was drunk on blood. Its rage would need to be quelled with an iron fist.
Unfortunately, this was not Lyria's first pogrom, nor its last. Although the wars between humans and the elder races had ended decades past, elves and dwarves were still painfully aware how quickly rumor can turn to hatred. It does not take long before pitchforks and flails are taken to the streets, and the cobblestones are stained with crimson. The cobblestones are stained crimson with blood. Alright. That,
Step away!
I wonder what would happen if you just didn't bother to, I'm trying to say, I wonder what would happen if you just, like, left. Like, whether you'd be able to come back, or just like, oh, you just don't get to play. Like, it would be kind of lame, it seems, but... Remain on the board at round end, then restore to base power if boosted. Okay, so... we want to realistically, we're probably going to like. Oh wait, is this is a one-round battle? Okay, but they're not doing anything. Yeah.
Reynard, who started this? I must know. So much hatred. We must put a stop to it.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Hearthstone tells me I should put the weaker guys in the middle. They might play Betrayal or something, so, you know. I guess I can just... like... Oh no, I need to do it all in one turn. I guess, like, you could do a cool thing where you, like, move these guys out and then move them back and power this guy up even more, but I guess you don't really need to. But, yeah, why not? Oh, oops.
Your Majesty is... We must strike the largest clusters! Disperse them all!
Oh, you do need to, because you need to get the extra armor. That's right. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking when the order would recharge that I would just get 3 armor back.
Restored order without suffering any losses. Reynard then learned that a nobleman's ire had triggered the violence, ire at having discovered a theft.
Suspicion fell on the non-humans he employed. He accused them, they protested, and the row soon engulfed the town. But there's something else, Your Grace.
Reynard gestured towards an aged man who stood grieving, his face in his hands.
I've witnesses who claim the strays of Sparla are the thieves.
Though the tragedy seemed the result of a misunderstanding, justice would have to be served. Those responsible for the slaughter would need to be punished. The question was, how severely?
Yeah, I mean, I think in this world, I guess you may not be a fan of capital punishment. I'm not a fan of capital punishment in general, but whipping somebody for murder does not seem sufficient.
Your excuses I cannot accept,
said the Queen.
The vipers who called for
You've
the
chosen
slaughter,
one evil in
they
favor
will
of
hang.
another.
The rest... Majesty!
A townswoman fell to Meve's feet.
Mercy, please! 'Twere words taken wrong, a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding? To don another's cape? pay out insufficient change. These are misunderstandings. What happened here was criminal, and you'll be punished as criminals.
The condemned were hanged at once, without regard to the protests of kith and kin.
Kith?
Those non-humans who had managed to hide and survive made a most generous donation in gold to bolster the Queen's force. I'd like to say Wetterton's small melting pot of races lived on in harmony. Yet alas, I'm not in the habit of propagating untruths.
Yeah.
You hanged good folk today, ma'am. And for what? Because they came to the end of their tether?
I mean, I don't know about good folk. I wonder what the dwarf has to say now.
Well, well. Seems humans are near the same after all. Well, nothing left in Wetterton for me now. Close my shop and share the road with you.
Oh, okay. Didn't even know that sort of thing was possible. Alright, I think I've got to go back this way. Oh, beastie. It's a grave hag, I think.
The Lyrians entered the graveyard. Crickets chirped in its tall, windswept grass, and lush green moss covered its crumbling gravestones. Only a fresh bloodstain upon a mausoleum wall suggested that something disturbed the dead in their rest and hunted the living.
Save your tears. Throw off your grief.
An eerie voice sang, its ghastly lament standing Maeve's hair on end.
Soon your life too shall cease as you pass into the eternal glow.
A pockmarked, pustule-ridden creature crawled out from behind some gravestones. It vaguely resembled a shriveled, hunchbacked hag, until its head split into two halves, forming a tooth-spiked maw.
Attack! Everyone!
Another one-rounder. What exactly was the monster Maeve encountered at the cemetery? The inhabitants of Wetterton called it a mourner. They believed it to be a she-elf driven mad after her children were killed. From time to time, she would return to their graves to light candles, lay flowers, and make an offering of human blood. Yeah, I don't think grave hags are elves, but that's fine. I'm sure Geralt would know. Oh, what's going on here? Immune. Every 2 turns on turn start, destroy the lowest units. Okay. But cannot be targeted. I guess you would think immune would be okay. Immune cannot be targeted, so it's almost more like stealth. Like she can still take damage from the rot fiend. So in theory, if we just survive for 2 turns, then she takes like 16 damage and just dies, right? That doesn't seem like a tall order. Just, hang on back here, I think. I don't think I have my power, so. past. Okay.
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
Wait, what? Oh, my lowest units. Okay. Okay, yeah, oops. Let's restart this. Or can I have to forfeit? Can I not, like... I don't know why I thought that meant her lowest units. Okay, so what we actually need to do is shoot these guys so that they are the lowest. So we shoot one of them. Down to 7, and then we hit it again, and it goes down to 5, which is enough that she'll destroy it, and then they'll all go down to 4, at which point Count Caldwell can summon some Arbalists.
I'm a monster.
Boom.
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads. My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
I didn't even need to use Caldwell.
What was that filth?
The queen croaked hoarsely as the dying monster writhed in agony at her feet.
I know not, your grace,
Replied Reynard.
but to be safe, I would have the corpse chopped up and burned. Elsewise, we will not be certain it shall not return.
Yes, have it done.
Meve said, brushing her hair from her beaded brow.
But quickly, lest dust catch us in this foul place.
The Lyrians soon resumed their march. As they left the cemetery behind them, some believed they still heard the haunting dirge upon the air. Or was it just the wind, whistling past mossy tombstones?
Oh. Cool. Equipped weapon. Alright. Do that as soon as I get my loot. Of which there is quite a bit in here. Alright, looks good. Okay, so... Oh. So we have a longsword. Boost an ally by 4 and give it 1 armor, then trigger all allies' abilities. Which is pretty good. Move a card in your deck to the top. Like a card of my choice, or... move a card in your deck to the top and strengthen it by 3. What's the difference between strengthen and boost? Increase the base power. Okay, so strengthen is just better than boost. This isn't even keyword boost, but yeah, I mean, I think that's the takeaway is strengthen is permanent because you adjust the base power, so if something like it does a reset or whatever, it'll still have the strengthened effect. Then trigger all loyal abilities. Okay, so the downside of this is that it's a card in the deck, which means it's lower tempo, and it doesn't give the armor, and it's +3 instead of +4. The upside is that it's strengthened, but strengthened hasn't really mattered yet. Like the armor combos with the Wagenberg and boosting something on top of the deck only matters when I actually draw a card, which there are plenty of times when I don't actually draw any cards in a battle, so I think I'm just going to stick with the longsword, to be honest. Let's see what else we can do. Nothing going on here. What is this? Oh, no, I don't think I need to do that. This is just that stuff. So, in our workshop, though, we can add more trinkets, of which I don't think we have any, but I don't know, maybe there'll be something soon. Gain 1 recruit after every battle won. That seems solid. Gain gold after every battle won. That also seems solid. Are they the same cost? Okay, so I have basically 50 recruits and 20... So like 25 to 75 gold. So which one is better just depends on what you roll. If you assume that like the multiplier, the gold to recruit ratio is represented by my current values. Though I've been spending gold and I haven't been spending recruits, which might mean that gold is more valuable, but might also mean that it's like less valuable because it's easier to come by. I don't really know what I guess recruits are mostly for building cards. Oh, I should probably get this thing. Increase movement on the map by 5%? Is that, like, relevant? Like, I just run faster? Like, why would that matter? I mean, it's like a quality of life thing, but, like, it doesn't seem like it would affect anything important. So if I do this, I think that means I can't get, let's see, 250, 750. Yeah, I can't quite get any of those. Or this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get this thing now. Or, well, actually, no, that was probably a mistake. Because I should invest in the thing that's gonna give me more resources. Like, on a consistent basis. It'll make it faster to buy other stuff. Oh, well. I didn't. I can build new stuff. I can build this crushing trap. Yeah, so... I guess... This has... There's like... Oh, this is a... Is this that thing that goes here? Not sure. It has a little chalice icon. So maybe? Well, how much is it? Alright. I'll craft one. Okay, no, it goes down there. It costs 4? I guess I could remove a field medic for that. Like, the field medics aren't doing a ton right now. Right, 4 food. Okay, yeah, this is the supply column, and this is the power. So... I also gained access to this guy, Forager. Can it? Oh no, wait, yeah, I can afford him. Destroy the unit to the right and boost self by its power. If it's an artifact, boost self by current power instead. I mean, it's an 8, which is just like better than just power level wise than some of the other cards I have, but I'm not sure I have anything that really combos with, like, you know, kill your other dudes. Oh, I have the wagon guys, the war wagon guys. The light infantry will have a damage random enemy by 5 thing. Okay, so yeah, sure. I can recruit more of these guys. Can I recruit more of these guys? No. I think one medic might be a good idea. We have 5 arbalists, which is kind of a lot, but they are really pretty useful. It's an artifact. Is this an artifact? I think it's an artifact. And this is... well, okay, wait, no. Would it say artifact up at the top? Maybe it would. I don't know. I guess the other thing I could do... oh, no, there's a max. I was gonna say, I could just have it be a 26 card deck, like, just until I figure out what cards are best, but... let's take out the field medic. I know how a field medic works, and when it's good and when it's not, or at least I have some idea because that was in the beta. And I guess I could build another forager, but I don't know who I would take out for that. Maybe like an arbalist. But no, they're too. Okay, so I think this is all like a big dead end kind of... oh, wait, no. One of the destroyed graves belonged to an elven mage. We might find something of worth, but we would first need to dedicate sufficient resources to have the debris cleared. What is... oh, you get like a puzzle piece or something. Sure. Card fragment. So this looks like there was a card in the beta that's... like, well, there was a card in the Witcher 3 version that was like a something horn, but basically it doubled the value of all your cards, which was then like 2 OP, I guess, in the standalone version. So in the beta, it was like add a set value to all of your cards, like 2 or 4 or something. So I'm assuming that's what it was. This has the same art, it looks like fortifying horn or something like that. I don't remember exactly. Okay, so I can't go up here. Oh, there's another guy over here. Did I ever talk to him? Oh, he doesn't have the talk symbol. Okay. Guess I can't go in there that way. Wait, so how do I even... yeah, okay. Oh, I missed this thing. I should go back up there. It looks like there is supposed to be a way through below the wall, but... ah, it's like a cave. The locals claim a treasure is hidden within the cave. We can send a small detachment to learn what truth there is to the rumor. I must admit, at first glance it appears rather treacherous. I can't guarantee everyone will return in one piece, if at all. Sure. And did I get anything for that? I don't think I did. Okay. How do I go over here?
Beware. Some bandits on the high road round Dawn. Those that call themselves the Strays. Those bandits? Dressed as demons they was. Horns on their heads and pig snouts instead of noses.
Noted. A traveling merchant has stopped in the village. He's invited you to have a look at his wares, for which he has promised modest prices. Okay. I can trade gold for wood. I think that's a good deal. There's a decoy out here. I guess it's probably not actually a decoy, just a scarecrow or something. Wait, did I miss this pile of wood over here? Or can I not go through here? Guess I can't go through. Okay. I guess I need to go like all the way around. Wait, why do I have a little plus icon on that? Oh, because I can afford something now? I don't want that. Alright, wait, but I do want to check. So... I guess I need to go over this little bridge here in order to get over to that area where that little wood thing was, among other things. There's a castle over here. That's exciting. The march has taken its toll on the men. A brief sojourn at this inn would do them good. Nothing improves morale quite like live music and a frosty mug of Viziman Champion. Sure. 50 gold. Not a big deal. New markers added. Okay. Whoops. Yeah.
Off to the nuptials, ma'am. Ought to cross this bridge here, then ride on straight as piss. An arrow.
Okay. Apparently there's a wedding over here.
May their new life prove at least as sweet.
Smells of smoke. Bites at my eyes. Strays have set something else ablaze, I wager. Smells of smoke. Bites at my eyes. Strays have set something.
Alright. These little banners, they were in I guess it was it? I think it was the Hearts of Stone expansion, which was the one with Shani. Make sure no one sees you. People are already talking. Your beloved bee. Okay. The cows are a puzzle? Anyway, yeah, so these little banners were what they had decorated when you went to the wedding with Shani in Witcher 3. So I assume the wedding is in that direction. The peasants of Lyria have a saying, flog a cow in her ilk and you'll get blood in place of milk. Young herdsmen naive enough to ignore such folk wisdom rarely live to a ripe old age. Eliminate the deranged cow. Do not let any other cows perish, and use your leader's ability. Okay. There is a cow card in, that you could also find in the Hearts of Stone expansion that, is like, there's like a 1 power card that when it died would summon like a big griffin or something like that. After 2 turns, on turn start, destroy the lowest cow. If there are multiple, damage only one of them by 1 instead. If there are multiple... Oh, I see. So it'll damage a cow, and then it'll blow that cow up. So we don't want to damage any cows initially, but then later we will. Alrighty then.
Left, right, left, right.
Alright, I think we might as well do this. So let's see. How do we want to do this? I want to damage one of them by 1. But I also need to, like, kill the cow. How am I doing damage to the cow? I mean, the deranged cow. Like, the regular cows... I don't need to hit another cow now, but... I guess I go... Deal 2 damage... use... Then deal 1 damage next turn to another one. Use Reynard. I don't know, this is gonna be... How am I gonna do 16 damage with these cards? It's like way too much.
Give me a target.
Maybe I can get it to destroy itself if I can get it down far enough. Probably not. Wait, what is it waiting for me to do? Oh, I have my leader's ability. I should have used that last turn. Wait, I have to use the Warhammer? Oh. Summon all copies of this guy does mean that I can fire a big old Arbalest shot, so... Sure? How do I... Oh, the cow already passed. Okay. Wait, but why didn't the counter tick? I'm confused.
Arbalest at your command.
Like, didn't I? Oh no, I summoned this guy. Never mind. Idiot. Alright, so I need to decoy one of these guys. Then play Reynard, I guess, and recharge the drummer.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
Ours is not to reason why.
Ours is but to do and die. Okay, so... So I can do... I mean, I can do... I still can't do enough damage. I think what I need to do... Yeah, okay. First what I need to do is restart, but... So I want to use my power first. And use it on the pikeman. And then play the drummer.
Again and again and again.
Okay, so do that.
Ours is not to reason why.
So you can do...
One vote's all I need.
Yeah, 7. Decoy next turn, 7. Oh no, I need to... Oh, did I already screw this up? I guess I can use Reynard to to fix that. What's the... It's 9 is the limit, so I have 7, 8, and then 9 is the... Yeah, okay, I think I can play him here, and then I don't have to...
Company! Forward march!
Actually, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh!
Give me
I already got enough damage. I don't even need to use the decoy. Dang, alright. Giving me too many tools. Cool, more decoys. I want that. Probably. Decoy's a good card. Oh, I didn't even already have one. Oh, it doesn't... Oh, it's considered a... doodad. Okay. Can I do anything new? Nope. Ah, so there were decoys in here. I just... Not in the exact way that I expected there to be. My fluffy sweet bun. My heart aches, but I cannot sneak away. So many have arrived in the village, it's become impossible to slip away unnoticed. I spun a tale for my nosy aunties to escape even for this briefest of moments. I managed to sneak some silverware under my dress, but I think it best to leave it here for now and return once the hysteria has died. Soon we'll have enough to begin our new life. Together, I'll watch for you. Forever yours, B. Okay. Did I, like, get anything from that, or is it just...
The Queen rides hither. The Queen. She'll smite the bandits. Save us, one and all.
Okay. Don't talk about me in the third person when I'm standing right in front of you. Please. How do I get up to that treasure chest? Where am I? There. Will this just auto-path all the way up there? Maybe it will. Huh. Epic loot! You can use this avatar. Oh, avatar border. Great. It's like, okay. Amazing. Oh, that's the guy I was talking to earlier to, like, buy wood. And apparently I can't go any farther that way. Okay. Almost time to attend a wedding. That might be the last thing I do before I stop. Well, first I'm gonna pick up some loot. Huh. There's another guy with a question mark. Your subjects are troubled. A cow has given birth to a two-headed calf, an omen for impending war. You can send a priestess of Melitala to dispel it, but not without cost. Sure. Now we're happy.
Good folk, the Queen's returned. Welcome her we must. Tribute in hand. Ah, our Queen. Why, pretty as a painting she is.
I don't think she agrees with you.
Merry little plant. Weddings without ye, revel we shan't.
Is he talking about hops, as in, like, we won't have a wedding without beer? I guess I can understand that.
Maeve's ear suddenly caught brisk music and voices raised in song. She had no doubt. A wedding ceremony had just begun in a hamlet just off the high road. When the bride's father spotted the royal retinue, he rushed up to beg the Queen to bless the newlyweds. Maeve obliged cordially. Encouraged, the father boldly invited Meve and her court to join in the festivities.
You'd do us a right honour, my lady. And your men would bolster their strength afore to march ahead. We beg ye, eat, drink, and rejoice with us.
Okay.
I
Sure.
haven't slippers to dance in, but I trust I'll manage somehow. Lead on, good man.
The nuptials took place in the shade of a vast oak tree. Then the newlyweds and their guests walked in procession to a barn adorned with flowers. An uproarious celebration ensued. As she watched her soldiers dance shoulder to shoulder with peasants, Meve felt a surge of pride at being their queen. The heart of Lyria. It beat most powerfully here, not in the gilded halls of palaces.
All right.
Suddenly a cry went up as strange armed men rushed into the yard.
There's a lass! Grab her!
Before anyone could stop them, the bandits took the bride and fled into the woods.
Really? Like, we have all these
Drums and
soldiers here.
fiddles, suddenly silenced, were now replaced by weeping, moaning, angry calls for pursuit. Deep grief upon his face, the host turned to Meve with a plea.
Milady, we beg of you, help us!
We'll not leave you wanting, good man.
Shouted the queen, slipping her feet into her stirrups.
Follow me! Here!
The earth trembled beneath the weight of horse and hoof. Tankards laid out for a midnight toast to the bride and groom clinked prematurely in the quake, and the Lyrians charged forth into the dark wood.
All right. But what does that actually mean in practice? Like, I guess it means that there's like probably a quest icon somewhere. Not even. Fishermen dragged out an odd object from the Yavina. They claim it emits a magical aura of sorts. As it's of no use to them, they're willing to part with it for a modest sum. Magical artifacts and curiosities are the rightful property of the crown. Heh. Sure. Whatever. Alright, yeah. Get that card fragment.
Oh, to be young again. Heart bursting with love.
I guess he didn't notice what happened. Alright, so I don't think...
Folks say the black-clads come our way. I say let them. We've pitched folks enough for them all.
What, the Nilfgaardians? No, I think you would get destroyed. Alright, it must be back this way or something, so... You shall head off. Yep, here we are.
Though the Lyrian cavalrymen had imbibed spirits throughout the night, they not only managed to stay upright in their saddles, but even gained on the bandits and cut off any chance of escape.
Prevent the bandit abductor from reaching the right side of the row. Oh, the battle was waged in a dense, dark wood. There should really be a comma there. The battle was waged in a dense, dark wood, moonbeams scarcely piercing its canopy. Had it not been for the bride's radiant white dress, the Lyrians might not have determined the enemy's position. And so, seeing double, they staggered to battle, the taste of cold vodka still on their lips. Vodka? I thought they were using hops. Can you make vodka with hops? I don't think you can, but I don't know. Not an expert. Okay, is this like just a regular battle? Looks like it. Bandit abductor. Every turn, on turn start, move one place to the right. Whenever this unit takes damage, move one place to the left. If this unit moves to the rightmost side of the row, Meve is defeated. So I don't know if I'm assuming that taking damage includes like the armor, but cannot be targeted. Okay, so I think we want to throw back. I don't know if the crushing trap's going to be any good or not. Or the fortitude tonic for that matter, but I'm pretty sure I don't want the scytheman. I guess I'll keep him because he's not a, whatchamacallit, blitz unit. Okay, I think I am going to toss the fortitude tonic. That's not going to help me deal damage to the main target thing, but this is, so that's a good draw. I mean, this isn't really either, so I guess I will toss it. That is a blitz unit, but it combos with this thing, so I think I'll hang on to it. I could toss an Arbalest, try to get another drummer, but I think this is pretty good.
Stop them!
Okay, yeah, this is just a one-rounder. Alright, start with Wagenberg, probably. And boost it! Yeah! I guess I could also move it to the other row. I could even eat it to give that other guy +8, though I don't, or +9 actually, but I don't really know that there's any particular value in doing so. But sure, we'll do that. Alright, what did that do? Every turn on turn start, damage it by 1. When the marked unit is destroyed, mark another random enemy. Does that happen even if this thing dies? I wonder. So if I play the War Wagon, I can destroy this thing, and then the Wagenberg won't take damage. I don't know how valuable that actually is. I guess I could also like decoy the Wagenberg after that if I really don't want it to be taking damage. Or I can just say, yeah, it did 5 damage, good job, you're done.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
I guess actually, if I use the Forager, then I'll have like a 50-50 shot to, on these guys, I'll have a 50-50 shot to blow this guy up anyway. So I'll just do that.
Yeah!
They just mark the same guy. Like, it's so odd. I wonder if there's like a limitation of marking where you can only mark 1 unit, period. Because they don't... There's not really like anything in the interface that says like... Well, it does say it is now the target of the abilities of the card that marked it.
Oh, be ashamed to let this beauty go waste.
Yeah, well.
I smell a leak.
Whoa. Set the row on fire. Every turn on turn start, all units on this row have a 33% chance of taking 2 damage. Oh my. I mean, if this guy takes 2 damage, I don't care. So... This thing doesn't take damage. So it is really annoying that it's in this row though, because all my dudes are here, and my arbalists really want to be playing here. But I mean, I guess I could just let them take damage. Well, let's play a drummer.
Left, right, left, right.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Aw, come on. Jeez. Nice! Okay, wonder if there's any way to put out the fire. Oh, my ability's up. I should have
My spirit's willing.
paid more attention to that.
Damn boots are killing me.
I guess I could just play the other drummer.
Again and again and again.
We'll catch 'em all!
Mark the same thing. Oh no, they marked the drummer. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just put
Arm's
this
a
guy
waste
here.
of time for one like me.
Alright. Probably time to play one of these arbalists.
Give me a target.
The chase is on!
Reynard. Okay.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Let's go ahead and do this. Use that ability this turn. Wait, what was that? Oh. If I'd realized that, I should have played this in the other order. But that's okay, I guess.
Arbalist to your command.
Oh. Good job, me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's
A
fine.
time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Alright.
Can't take it anymore. Aye.
Okay. That was a lot of things. Yeah, I might as well do this. You guys need to die. Ow. Okay, so we got plenty of damage to take out this thing.
Armor won't serve.
Oh, I only needed to take it out. I didn't need to win the whole battle. Okay.
Neve's troops defeated the bandits and rescued the bride. Only to be surprised. For the maiden fair dropped to her knees and burst into tears of sorrow, not joy.
Weep not, child.
The queen said, placing her arm upon her shoulder.
It's over. You're free.
Nay, not so, your majesty. My lady, I've no love for Jan. No wish to wed him. It's my father. My family forced me. My heart's fimbers. He arranged the masquerade. I beg ye, if you've 1 ounce of kindness, if you've a heart, let us leave this place together and free.
Yeah, I kind of figured something like this was going to happen. But sure, I mean, yeah, do what you
This
want. I don't
scheme
care.
you've pursued, I can't condone. Folk have been wounded. Some might have died.
Said the Queen.
Yet, equally, I cannot let others force you to marry.
So, may we go, Your Grace?
You may. Fast as your legs will carry you, afore I've a change of heart.
Lyria and Merlot.
Though
Okay.
none dared utter a word of chagrin, Meve sensed her subjects' bitter gazes upon her. At the first light of the morn she left, without so much as a nod goodbye.
Alright. I'm gonna grab some loot, I'm gonna look at the new card, and then I think that'll pretty much be that. What do we got here? Boost the lowest ally by the power of the highest ally. That actually seems really potentially good. And trinkets maxed. Okay, maybe we want to buy trinket upgrade. Sure. I assume that... Yeah. Oh. Oh, this is making my deck bigger. So, like, if I wanted to... Let's see. Add some higher cost units, I could do that. So I could, like, recruit another Wagenberg. I've got another Wagenberg. Okay. I guess... So how do you know that the crushing trap isn't a trinket? It's just because it's not gold? Oh, this symbol means trinket. Okay. And trinkets don't cost supply. Okay. So, like, trinkets are a way to transition to, like, higher supply units. I don't know if that's the design intention, but... I don't know. The regiment drummers are pretty good, and so are the arbalists. I guess the scythemen aren't, like, amazing. Especially because so many of the, like, puzzles rely on dealing damage, which the scythemen don't really do directly. So I could take out, like, 3 scythemen and add a Wagenberg. I think that would be fine. Oh, that still puts me over supply. Oh, because they only cost 3. Dang. I could even recruit more of them. I assume I can recruit up to, like, 5, based on the fact that I can get 5 arbalists and scythemen and all that, but... Can I get more war wagons? I can. And are these blitz? Yeah, those are blitz. So what if I... I'm 3 under supply. Well, maybe I could get more of these, but can't afford it. So for now, I think I'll just go with this. And I think that'll be that for this episode. Next time, I think we're gonna be... Oh, there's, like, loot right there. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and try to grab that if I can figure out how to get there. Oh, it's just that wood that I saw earlier. Okay. Cool. So next time we're going to... Oh, no, that's not what I want. Next time, saying we're going to head over the bridge here and potentially continue along the main quest. And I guess... Whoa, there's a big dragon over here. I don't know if that's just art or what. But yeah. Continue the main quest next time. Till then...